Hello there, Blake here. Over the past few days, Wellington Mayor Tory Whanau came out very bravely and announced her diagnosis of ADHD with traits of autism. As someone as part of the neurodiverse community, this is very inspiring for people like myself who are already part of the community. Unfortunately, some media outlets are not so forgiving, like Sean Plunkett from the platform on his platform, no pun intended, for example. They can be very hypocritical. See, a few weeks ago, Mr. Plunkett banged on and on his show about we needed to get a diagnosis or figure out what the problem was after Miss Whanau decided to have a few episodes in public that were turned out to be uncontrollable due to what we now know as her disabilities.
Hello there, kia ora. Now's probably a really good time for me to jump in and just add a little bit more of a wider context for you around how the internet actually works. You see, while we've got online media platforms like The Platform, for example, or Reality Check Radio, we don't have any kind of rules or code of conduct in place about the way that people use media to produce content in a truthful or honest fashion. We do have some rules around things like online bullying, slander, defamation, that kind of stuff, but those are all based on much older laws from the time when broadcast radio and television was our predominant media source. And last year, the Department of Internal Affairs actually suggested creating a code of conduct for media platforms like Meta or YouTube to sign up to, which would make it much easier for people who might be harmed by some of these communications or disinformation that's been put out by some of these platforms to be monitored and put into check. But there was a massive backlash against it. The DIA got 20,000 submissions from people. Of those, most of them were dead set against, because they were literally cut and paste from this free speech union. About 18,000 of them said exactly the same thing. We want to be racist online, stop being mean to our free speech. Because let's face facts, that's pretty much what the free speech union pushes. But there were a whole bunch of technology groups and platform sort of owners out there who are really keen on something like this to streamline the process. And media organizations were really keen on it as well, because they need to be able to differentiate what they do to what somebody like Cooker Radio Reality Check does, or Counterspin, or The Platform. But the government decided in May it wasn't going to do it. It threw everything out, and well, our laws aren't likely to change anytime soon, which means the kind of conversations that you heard Sean Plunkett have around Tory Whanau, there's nothing stopping that from happening again, and let's face facts, it will probably happen again, because that's just how our laws work. Why change things when they work really well in favour of the people who are making the rules?